Hey guys, it's Sapphire Rose here today, and today I'm going to be telling you one of my most favorite memories, and it is of my insane school field trip. We were learning about that Jackie Robinson guy, and his movie was coming out in school, so the school said, hey, why don't we take the kids to the movie theater? Because it's like a thing they do in Chicago, like they always take like the whole school to the movie theaters, like usually in elementary school we'd go to see those Earth movies and stuff, but we always end up going to the movie theater, like usually once a year. It's a lot of fun field trip. I like field trip. We were going on the bus to get to the movie theater. This is a movie theater I've never been to. We're going to a different movie theater than they usually take us, but it was kind of farther away. I got on the bus with my friends Mackenzie and Alyssa, and it was 3 to a seat, and I'm kind of smaller, but they were bigger than me, like bigger than me. And so I just sit in between the two of them. Like I sat in between them. I want to sit by the window because I like windows. I always like sitting by the windows because in the car, like I'll play on my phone sometimes, but like I usually don't like to play on my phone. I like to just listen to music and stare out the window. Like I just love looking at the window and stuff. So I want to sit by the window, but I ended up having to sit in between. I remember my friend was playing that Plants and Zombies game, but all the 6th graders on the buses loaded off and we went off, and then we drove and then we got to the movie theater, and they told us that we could buy food, go around and like do stuff like before the movie started. Teachers like, okay, go around, do what you want, because it was just the 6th grade teachers. Like there's barely any parent helpers, like nothing. And this is when things got crazy. So we were allowed to go in this front area. Like it's like you walk in the movie, there's like this front area, there's a wing here to go see movies, there's a wing here to go see movies. Well, we were all going into this wing to see movies, and we all were congregating in the food area because kids like to get food and candy when they're going to the movie theater. And so my friend had brought money to get food. She said I gotta have some of hers, it would be okay. And I was like, okay, I didn't bring anything. And so we got in line, we got in our popcorn, and we could already see there was a mess accumulating because kids have already gotten their stuff, like garbage on the ground, popcorn on the ground. It was starting to get a little messy, but not as bad as it will get. My friend and I, we got our popcorn, and we were walking over to get the butter for our popcorn, and there was this kid. Okay, I never liked this kid. There's a whole other story behind this kid, but this kid, he had his thing of popcorn. It was huge. It was a huge thing of popcorn, like huge. For this dude was kind of chubby, but his popcorn thing was huge. And he put the butter in it, and he started doing the dumbest thing I've ever seen a person do. Okay, maybe not the dumbest, but it was very, very dumb. He put his hand on top of the popcorn, which did not even like cover up all the tons of popcorn he had there. And he also had his other hand on the side. And then he started shaking it up and down. What are you doing? Because he barely wasn't stopping any of the popcorn, and popcorn was flying on all the other sides. And I was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm just mixing my popcorn. Maybe that's why he got such a big popcorn, because he just knew it would go everywhere. I don't know why he was doing that or what he was expecting to really happen there. My friend and I just watched in amazement, like, and so we got our butter for our popcorn and our drinks and stuff. And we went to the bathroom, and then we started like heading down the hallway to go to see the movie, like just to sit down, because we could sit wherever I want. The teachers weren't paying attention. Like we could just go sit anywhere we wanted to move there. There was like no specific area the kids had to sit. And it was the whole 6th grade. And so we were going, and as we were walking, we had to sit in the 2nd floor. Like they gave you a floor, like 1st floor movie theater, 2nd floor movie theater, like they'd all be seeing the same movie. But we had to go to the 2nd floor, and there was this elevator. And my friend Alyssa's other friends, they went in this elevator, and we have no idea where it took them because we never saw them again after that. They just went up in this elevator that was by the staircase, and I guess it led to this other floor, like the 3rd floor where like the employees worked, and they just went up there and they were gone. We didn't see them again for the rest of the day. And so we got into our seats, we were sitting, we watched the movie, and my friend and I was like, hey, we should go to the bathroom, like so we can like just go to the bathroom, I guess, and just walk around for a little bit. And she's like, sure, okay, because the teachers just let us go, like they weren't paying attention. And so we went out, we went down the stairs, back to the 1st floor, back to where the food area was, and oh my god, you thought that little popcorn kid made a mess? Everything was a mess. There was candy everywhere, there was popcorn everywhere, there was boxes and bags and everything everywhere. And the cleanup staff, there was like 20, 30 people all working, cleaning up all of this at once. And I remember when we went in elementary school, they wouldn't let us get any food and stuff. That's why it was like really like dope-ish when they like let us get the stuff in 6th grade. And so I was like, yes. But there was so many people cleaning up. It was crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. We're gonna be here all night cleaning this. And there was stuff still all over the floor. I felt kind of bad for them. But the bathroom was like perfectly clean. Like all the kids just avoided the bathroom. And we came back to school later that day. And I don't understand. Like they came back to school, like we got back to school like after lunch. Like what did we do for lunch? I think we just kind of ate on the bus, but when we got back just in time for the class period that I absolutely hate. Okay, so we got back to school, and I remember we were in this one class, and this one kid, this is like the final story, this boy was eating, like he'd been eating candy the whole time in the movie theater. I don't know, he was kind of sitting behind us. Like he was a skinny boy, I don't think he usually eats stuff like this, but he was eating like a ton of candy and stuff at the movie theater, because like maybe his parents weren't there and they just gave him money, and he just bought a bunch of candy. And he was just eating candy the whole time. And the kid was just sitting in the classroom, like after we'd come back and everything. And his eyes were like pink and watering. And he was sitting there like this, like with his hands over his stomach. And like he just looked so sick. And like the kid wasn't throwing up or anything. He was just sitting there forever. And then he asked the teacher, he's like, can I go to the nurse? The teacher's like, yes, go. Because we all knew he was sick, but I don't know why he just didn't go. And when he left, his mom picked him up. That day was so funny. And I just can't get over the kid with the popcorn and all the staff that had to come, like all the movie theater workers. There were like 30 people cleaning it up. It was like crazy. I remember them coming with like their vacuum machines, their mop. Oh man. Okay. I got way too excited about that. Okay, thank you guys for watching. This is Sapphire Rose. Make sure you subscribe, like, share this video if you liked it. Follow me on Instagram at Sapphire Rose Official. I have a Tumblr, but I can't remember if I changed the name yet. If I did, it will be Sapphire Rose Official, and it probably will be changed by the time you see this video, so. Tumblr. I really like Tumblr. I have a lot of cool art accounts on Tumblr. Do you like my background? Do you? Is it crazy? Is it crazy? Okay, thank you guys, bye.